Facts, No Opinion Sport Podcast. You hear me? We gonna talk it, we gonna get it, we gonna live it right. I ain't gonna let nothing marinate, you hear me? We gonna get straight to the sauce, everything saucy. But yeah, yes. Bivol. Bivol was pulling a Devin Haney on the world, y'all. He's pulling like this Devin Haney effect is crazy. But we gonna let YouTube send out all of the notifications and get people in here. But yeah, Bivol crazy. Bivol going through all the body sanctions, y'all. He's going through every body sanction and he's filing a lawsuit for an immediate rematch. But the IBF just forced Benavidez, the fight is mandatory. Yeah, he gotta fight is mandatory. So, we gotta figure out how this gonna take place. If the next fight gonna be for the IBF or it's just gonna be for 3 belts, if they're gonna strip him. It's some guy from Germany and shit. The guy from Germany, he top nigga right now. He ranked number 1, so we gonna see how this take place and go through. Nah, man. Then you got we gotta see how Bivol take this shit. You know what I mean? If I was Bivol, I'd fall back for a little bit. If you wanna become undisputed and let him fight the mandatory for the IBF, better win that with a KO, come back and fight you, be the end of next year. That's the best way to go about the thing. You feel me? That's the best way to go about the thing. Then we got Rayo. We got Jose Rayo Venezuela. Shout out to Jose Benavidez Sr. Benavidez Sr. been Rayo coach since the amateurs, if I'm not mistaken. Been there since he was pro. Promised to make him become a champion. And he became a champion. So, back in August, after the fight, we knew the rematch was going to automatically happen, but Tank could have got Rayo or Lamont Roach. Remember, I stated that in a video last time. And Tank chose to go Lamont Roach. So Tank chose Lamont Roach because he knew the Pitbull rematch was going to happen because he wanted to fight Pitbull at 140. Why? Because of the history that they had. It'd be a bigger rematch, and it'd be for a title. So, Rayo ducked Tank on that fight, but we all knew the reason why he ducked Tank, because Pitbull automatically had that rematch clause. And that's who Tank won. So he chose Lamont Roach. But Rayo knew the Pitbull rematch was going to happen. So, to me, I got it that, alright, Dave Morrell and Dave Benavidez, they chose to fight in January. So they was like, damn, what's going to make a good cold main event? Pitbull Rayo rematch, part 2. It got to happen on this card so it can be a stacked card. You're my fighter. My son is my fighter, so we're going to get this money. It's so real. I'm even going to try to get Jose money. I'm going to try to get Benavidez Jr. to open up the fight for y'all. Know what I mean? And it could go like that. But we're going to see a lot of Benavidez Sr. fighters. But now that Rayo leave, bro, you can leave, but the contract is still signed. You still got to fight Pitbull. Why not go with the person that helped change your game plan? All right, first, you went in there, you did your thing. We seen you in the beginning, and then you turned it up on him and you start outboxing him. But now we know Pitbull is coming for that. He's going to be well aware, and he's going to have more agility to do things and especially walk you down, because he's going to come forward all the time. But we might see a pressure boxer this time, something we never seen from Pitbull. We're going to see. But to me, that's what I felt, though, by Senior booking the fight, making it happen and stuff. I guess Rayo felt some type of way. Rayo, don't get soft, bro. You're over there in PBC with the big dogs. You're getting big money. We understand you became a champion, but when you fight a champion, majority of the time, it's going to be a rematch clause, so automatic rematch clause. Now you got to go back in the ring with a motherfucker that's hungry and want his shit back. And Pitbull going to want his shit back. So now it's up to you, to make shit happen, Captain. It's all up to you to make shit happen, Captain. You know, we don't want to see no soft shit. And we don't, listen, Bivol, do not, you already pulled the Devin Haney, so the shit is already happening. But now, shout out to the IBF, because soon that's what he fucked up. He went straight to the IBF and told them, and no, the IBF ain't hold. Fuck, nigga, you just fought him, you lost. We got a mandatory here. And if I was Bitterly, I'd fight the mandatory to keep the undisputed title. Why? Because now you can defend your first undisputed, you know what I mean, the first time against a guy from Germany. Go in there and not come out, put him to sleep. Now you back to Bivol with the rematch. You feel me? Then Bivol can get the winner out of this, or he can go fight Canelo again. You know what I mean? Get a big check, come back. You know what I mean? And go against Bitterly. You know, unless he get a loss from Canelo too. But you know, we're gonna find out. We're gonna see how this shit take place. We're gonna see how the cards play on the table. But to each his own, man. It's what you want to take from it. You know, it's what you want to take from it. You know, and what I'm taking from this shit, Bivol pulled the Devin Haney. He pulled the fucking Devin Haney. You know, he putting stains on boxing, and boxing don't need no stain, man. Don't need a stain at all. I posted a thumbnail. You see the thumbnail. You see the plaster / cement and the wraps. You know, a lot of these fighters' wraps be loaded. Give me a second. A lot of these fighters, their wraps be loaded. You know, then you'll see a lot of fighters most of the time. They'll put tape. If you hear any music in my background, please do not give me no copyright strike. What's that? Claim ID content. The content claim ID. When they hear music, you can pay the artist. Please pay them artists if you hear them in my background. No. To make a long story short, the key thing about these fighters putting tape on their skin, it'll turn into a cast. The sweat will turn into a cast. So now you win there, bam. Even if you do a 3-minute sparring session or a 3-round sparring session, that shit's still going, you know what I mean, harden up. You feel me? And it's going to go to work. That's why you'll see a lot of fighters, they won't take their gloves off. You know what I mean? Because they know this shit Lopski. You know what I mean? But a lot of these fighters, gloves be loaded, man. They wraps be loaded. You can watch, it's not no allegedly, because you're going to watch, when you watch Spence versus Crawford, and the guy talking to Bud in the background, in the back in the locker room, and Bud doing his own raps. Listen to what Timothy Bradley say. Timothy Bradley was like, no, I ain't never seen a fighter do his own raps. But how Bud rapping his raps is illegal. Look, he putting tape on skin. He putting tape on skin. And it make you think like, and then when you watch it anyway, he just did a interview. Well, I guess it was an interview. They was filming him and he was doing his own raps. But you see him putting tape on skin. You know? Don't get me wrong, I don't know. Don't get me wrong, I don't know nothing. But the key thing about life is, you gotta make it make sense. You have to make it make sense. And that shit don't make sense to me. Why you putting tape on skin? You creating the cast. You're creating a human cast, a homemade cast to put people to sleep. And that's crazy. And that's how a lot of these motherfuckers be getting these knockouts. That's how a lot of these people be getting these knockouts. They be going to sleep just like that. And then you see them in some fights, a person get caught, or that they gotta change the glove, and they raps is really not accustomed to that glove because they gotta bust that glove open. You understand me? Bust them open, bud. You gotta bust that glove open. No, but give me 1 second. I had starting off, I had 50, 60 to 100 people on here, then that shit have bounced up to 300, 400. Bro, they doing me dirty. At least I got a like, and I'm gonna keep it. I'm gonna keep this shit on here. I ain't taking it off. You know what I mean? I ain't taking it off. Sometimes you're gonna have days, and sometimes this shit gonna be like, you gotta view it out. Fuck thugging it out. You gotta view it out. I mean, even if it's one viewer. I mean, it doesn't matter. One like, I appreciate it. At least somebody got the message. At least somebody heard something. Even if I get 3 or 4, even these 4 motherfuckers heard the word, and they can go out there and preach the word. Where you heard that shit from? I heard that shit from All Facts No Opinion Sport Podcast. Yeah, he gonna get that shit up. He gonna tell like it is. He not gonna hold no punches. He gonna give you hell. He gonna talk to your soul, and that's it. Because it's all facts over here. I don't give a fuck about nobody else's opinion. Man, what your opinion mean to me? Fucking right. But yeah, what Margarito did to Cotto was crazy. Like, it was crazy. And Cotto ain't bitch. Cotto ain't bitch at all. But you got a nigga like Devin Haney when he talk. But the people he worked with be crazy. And that's what I think what happened. Once I post that thumbnail, that's when my shit started going crazy like this. But it's cool, man. They the opposition now. The Haneys is the opposition now. They soft. They some soft ass niggas. They want to give everybody a strike that want to expose the truth. Nigga, I'm gonna keep exposing the truth, even if one person hear it. That's all that count. You hear me? You hear me, Billy? You hear me, Devi? Smack the shit out you motherfuckers like that. Muck, 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 muck. Smack the shit out the Haneys. Shit crazy. But yeah, man, I'm gonna get at y'all, man. Have a hood day. Have a blessed day. Stay up.